Hey, what's up, guys? This is Boardwalk Rocky, and I'm going to be predicting day number 28 of the NHL season. So there's 11 games today. It is awesome. There's been a couple days in a row where there's only been like 2 or 3 games, so it's a little slow. But now we have a lot of games, and I cannot wait. It's going to be very, very exciting. A lot of good matchups. So let's get straight into this. I don't want to waste any more of your time, but make sure to leave a like, subscribe while you're here. I'm almost to 2K, guys. Let's do it. All right, guys, the first game of the day is going to be the Coyotes versus the Buffalo Sabres. Coyotes have not been looking good, and the Sabres have a couple losses in a row, but it's okay. They're on home ice, and I think they're going to win this game, as they should. They should win this game, and I think they will. They're the better team, and they're very good on home ice. They score a lot of goals on home ice. I think the final score is going to be 5-1 to the Sabres. Up next is the Calgary Flames versus the New Jersey Devils. It's going to be a tough game for the Devils and the Flames, to be honest. Devils have been rolling. People are saying they're number 1 in the NHL right now, which is absolutely crazy. I've never even heard that before, the Devils being first in the NHL. But they've been very good. On home ice, too. They've been very good. But the Flames just lost a back-to-back in overtime, right? This is a back-to-back for the Flames, and they just lost the last game in overtime to the Islanders. So it'll be a tough game for them to win, but I think they win this game. I don't know why, but I have a feeling that the Flames win this game. I think the final score is going to be 4-2 to the Flames. Up next is the New York Islanders versus the New York Rangers, Battle of New York. So it is in MSG for the Rangers, and Rangers have been struggling recently, especially on home ice. They have not been scoring a lot of goals, and have been struggling. They've been losing a lot of games on home ice. And the Islanders did just win yesterday against a very good Flames team. So can they do it again? Can Barzal score a goal? Probably not. But I am going to say the home team wins this game. I think the Rangers win this game 4-2, just because they're more fresh. I think they're more fresh, and it's gonna be an easier game for them to win. I think they win 4-2 on home ice. Up next is the St. Louis Blues versus the Philadelphia Flyers. It is in Philly. Blues have lost 7 in a row, and now they're on a back-to-back here. It'll be very tough because Philly's a tough place to play in. But 7 games in a row, the streak has to end at some point. I think Philly's a perfect team to do it. I know Tortorella's been playing this team very, very well, but I just feel like this is a game the Flyers lose. And I think the only way the Blues are going to win this game is if it goes in overtime. I think they're going to have to end their streak in overtime. And I think the Blues win this game 3-2 in overtime. Up next is the Vancouver Canucks versus the Ottawa Senators, Canada. This is going to be a banger here. It is in Ottawa. Very tough place to play. They score a lot of goals in Ottawa. And Canucks have been okay recently. Not great, but okay. I do think the Canucks go to Ottawa and win this game. I think it's going to be a 4-3 scoreline in overtime to the Canucks. Up next is going to be the Vegas Golden Knights versus the Toronto Maple Leafs. Toronto's been very, very good. They were really bad, losing to some bad teams. But then they just beat the Bruins and Hurricanes off of a back-to-back with a bad goalie in net. So both of the starters are hurt. I know. It's going to be a very, very tough one for them to win. It is on home ice, so it gives them a little advantage, but Vegas has been scoring on all cylinders. They're 11-2, 6-game winning streak. They've been absolutely crazy. And with a backup in net for Toronto, this might get wild. This might get out of hand. I know Toronto could score with any team, but I just feel like their goaltending is not going to do good today. And that the Knights are going to win this game 3-2 in a shootout. Up next is going to be the Montreal Canadiens versus the Detroit Red Wings. This game is going to be very, very exciting. I like these two young teams. Detroit's been rolling, very good on home ice, and I'm just excited to see these young guys play. Caulfield, Slavkovsky, Larkin, Sider, Raymond. It'll be very, very fun to watch a lot. It's probably gonna be very fast paced, which is awesome, and I'm very excited to see. I'm hoping it goes in overtime. I want an overtime game because I think that's what we deserve with these younger guys, but I just feel like Detroit's gonna be too tough on home ice and win this game 4-1. Up next is gonna be the Edmonton Oilers versus the Tampa Bay Lightning. Oilers are on a back-to-back. They just lost their last game to Capitals, and now they're going down to Florida to play the Lightning. So it's gonna be a very tough game. Lightning has some rest, and the Oilers just lost their last game. So I think the Lightning win this game, even though I can see the Oilers win because it's just the Oilers, man. You can't knock them. You know what I mean? You can't count them out because McDavid and Draisaitl, they're different, right, man? They're different. So, but I do think Lightning come out victorious on home ice. I think they win this game 5-3. Up next is the Dallas Stars versus the Winnipeg Jets. This is going to be a good game. Stars have been very, very solid. But once again, no Ottinger, so you do not know what happens. And the Jets have been very surprising this year. Very surprising. Very good on home ice as well. So it's going to be a tough game for the Stars to win. But I do think they come out victorious 4-3 in overtime. Up next is the Predators versus the Kraken. It is in Seattle. Seattle's been very, very solid this year, and Predators have been very underwhelming, but they have been getting a little better recently, which is nice for them. And Kraken, they've been beating some good teams. So Kraken, they have not been good on home ice, so that is one problem they have been having, is home ice is not an advantage so far for them. But they're playing a weaker Predators team. But I do think Predators come to Seattle and beat them on their own home, and it's gonna be 4-2 to the Predators. All right, guys, and the last game of the night is gonna be a very fun one. It's gonna be the Minnesota Wild versus the Los Angeles Kings. It is in LA. Kings are very hit or miss. You don't know what team you're gonna get for the Kings, and same with the Wild. If I'm being honest, you don't know what kind of goaltending you're gonna get from Fleury. But I think the Wild come out here to LA and beat them on their own home ice, and I just don't think the Kings defense is gonna be solid today. And I think the Wild win this game 4-1. All right, guys, that is going to be this video. Please drop a like and subscribe if you guys did enjoy it all. Hit the bell so you don't miss out on any other videos on this channel. Yeah, thank you for being here. I'm so close to 2,000. Make sure to subscribe if you guys do enjoy. And thank you for being here. Much love, and subscribe, motherfuckers.